From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a major night here on LALATE as the economy is on fire, surging across the board on both stocks, bonds, and also crypto, and of course, expansion of stimulus. And in tonight's recording, we'll go over the expansion of one of the major stimulus checks featured over this channel in recent days. It's the Stimulus Check E, and it's all exciting. We're going to go over massive stimulus checks for 2023 passed for you, SSI, SSDI, SSA, veterans, and low income. These massive stimulus checks heat up this broadcast across the board. Plus, we'll go over the latest details of what's happening with this economy. 2023 is the combination of 3 years of stimulus checks. We're going to go over all these checks in this recording and become a member. In that membership newsletter, you get now not only the stimulus checks, but updates throughout the day when changes are happening, including the Stimulus Check E that got changed on Friday night and immediately went into the membership newsletter, more money than ever before. These 2023 stimulus checks are for you, SSI, SSDI, SSA, veterans passed over the last 3 years, and anyone who made less than $75,000. This is low-income stimulus checks, 18 months, 5 checks per month, $3,000 across the board. We're going to go over all these incredible checks, A, B, and C. Then we'll take a break and we'll look at the membership newsletter after Stimulus Check C. Then we'll go into Stimulus Check E that got that update on Friday, expanded more money than ever before. Go to E to K, L to Q. We'll go over to another stimulus check that pays over $500,000. It's all incredible news. And then in the big second half, we'll be looking at the markets. 2 coins we discussed over the weekend that had double-digit returns in one day are getting big runs again today. Crypto winter? No. Crypto spring. We're on fire, and we'll be looking at the latest details across the board. Plus, we'll be looking at what's happening with this economy now going upward. You don't want to miss this bull market run, and you don't want to miss this crypto spring. Wow, what a great night it is. I'm excited you're here on LA1, LA2, and LA3. The breaking news for a brand new week starts right now. We'll go over all this and more as a brand new broadcast of LA1, LA2, and LA3. It heats up from the shores of Santa Monica, California, this beautiful day of February 2023. Good evening, and welcome to LA1, LA2, and LA3. Tonight, breaking news of the expansion of one of the stimulus checks featured in this channel over the last year. It's exciting. It happened Friday night, and if you watched this weekend's shows, you did not miss it, and if you were a member, you didn't miss it as well, because in that incredible membership newsletter. In this broadcast tonight, here's tonight's roadmap. First, we're going to go over those incredible stimulus checks, A, B, and C. Then we'll go over to that membership newsletter after Stimulus Check C. Then we'll look at stimulus checks E through K with that announcement from the Biden administration on Friday night expanding stimulus check E. It's all incredibly great news. Then we'll go over to stimulus checks L to Q, and then we'll go over to other stimulus checks that pay over $500,000. In the second half, we turn to Crypto Wall Street Live and the coins that are getting big runs today. And look at those asterisks. Those asterisks indicate that they had runs yesterday of double digit, and today they're back again on fire. Crypto spring is upon us, and the economy is on all pistons, surging with a bull market and not a recession. Become a member and get ready for all these incredible stimulus checks. Let's do it right now. Stimulus checks A to Q are law. They're from the federal government, for Americans in U.S. states and U.S. territories. We're going to go over each of these categories one at a time. After C, we'll take a break and look at that membership newsletter. Have you become a member? Do it right now. And then we'll go into stimulus checks E through K with the update from the Biden administration about stimulus check E on Friday night. And then we'll go to stimulus checks L to Q. And the big second half is Crypto Wall Street Live. These incredible stimulus checks are paying out a lot of money. And I'll detail in this broadcast which of them I like the best, which of them pay the most, and which of them have the best features. But they're all in the membership newsletter. Have you become a member? Do it right now. And after Stimulus Check C, we'll go over why that membership newsletter is better than it ever was before. It's all incredible, great news tonight. Let's start with Stimulus Checks A, B, and C from Joseph Biden. In spring of last year, Joseph Biden passed a series of executive actions, and those established the first three stimulus checks. Stimulus Checks A, B, and C. These are federal stimulus checks featured in this broadcast tonight for Americans in U.S. states and U.S. territories. And these checks, A to Q, are all for you. Stimulus checks for you, SSI, SSDI, SSA, veterans, and low income. And those first three checks are A, B, and C. Let's look at those beautiful checks right now. Of them, I like B the best because it pays the most checks. They're monthly MSCs. We advocated for them as part of the Purple Power community, and we got them. That's Stimulus Check B. But let's start with Stimulus Check A, starting right now. Stimulus Check A is a $6,500 to $12,000 stimulus check. How do you get it? Go into this video, become a member, Purple Hawk, Purple Power, and Casino VIP. Then go down to Stimulus Check B that pays a lot of money. It is $15,000 to $80,000. It pays on average about 18 months of beautiful stimulus checks. I like Stimulus Check B the most because it pays so many months of monthly stimulus checks. And it's not just 18 months of checks, it's 18 months of multiple checks per month. It's just absolutely incredible. Viewers who have become members have gotten on average about 5 checks per month and about $3,000 across the board. It's just really a great check. It's Stimulus Check B in that membership newsletter. The third stimulus check done by Joseph Biden in spring of last year is Stimulus Check C, and that is for rent, utilities, and mortgage assistance. But you may recognize it because it's been on this channel for 2 years. He just expanded it. The way that stimulus works is that once it remains law, it stays law so long as it's funded. But in the case of Stimulus Check C, he expanded the funding of it. Later in this broadcast tonight, we go over the Stimulus Check E that got expanded by the Biden administration on Friday night. Exciting details across the board. How much money can you get for Stimulus Check C, and what is it? It is for rent, utilities, mortgage assistance, and more. In that membership newsletter, I tell you who to call, what to say, and how to say it for all these beautiful numbers for rent. And how much money can you get for rent? Let's look at some of those numbers right now. $30,000 is par for the course. Become a member, go down to Stimulus Check C in that membership newsletter, and get some beautiful money for rent. And people are getting 14 to 18 months of beautiful monies for rent from the channel. How many utility bills do you have? 5 utility bills per month? We'll get them all paid for as well. Because look at these numbers. They're growing by the day, upwards of 15,000, upwards of 18 months of 5 utility bills per month paid. They're absolutely incredible. In the membership newsletter at Stimulus Check C. Join the channel, become a member, go down to Stimulus Check C. It tells you who to call, what to say, and how to say it for 12 different places for your utilities. Combinations of checks. Let's look at those numbers right now. Mark is at $32,000. I told Mark to go get more money, and he did. And I told Nisi to go get more money, and she did as well. She went from $22,000 to $50,000. And Mark went from $32,000 to this graphic, $50,000, and then $100,000, and then $166,000 of 2023 stimulus checks landing on a monthly basis. And here's Lorraine. She went from $105,000 to $155,000 of 2023 stimulus checks. And that's not even the ceiling. Dragon, triple member all 3 channels, and volunteer the community page has gotten over $170,000. And members of this channel are getting massive sums of money, over $200,000 of these 2023 stimulus checks. So now that we have done stimulus checks A, B, and C from Joseph Biden, let's do as I promised. Go with that membership newsletter now that we have done the first 3 checks, A, B, and C. How do you get these incredible checks? Where are they? How does this work? And what do you need to know? You want to become first a member. You want to go in this video and become a member, Purple Hawk, Purple Power, and Casino VIP. Join the channel. Then go into that membership newsletter. In that membership newsletter is where you apply for these incredible stimulus checks. And where is the membership newsletter? So simple. There it is right there. It's at news.lalate.com/newsletter. That website is at the top of this chat, the pinned comment, and the description of this video. In fact, it's in the same location of every video on all 3 channels all day long. You go right into that membership newsletter and start grabbing some stimulus checks. Grab the password for the most recent post on your channel. The password's updated once a day, and it's the same password for all 3 channels. Now, the membership newsletter got so exciting in the last 24 hours and the last week because new features are being added across the board. First, as to stimulus, the membership newsletter is updated upon the hour. On Friday night, the expansion of Stimulus Check E immediately went to the membership newsletter. You didn't miss it, and you got the breaking details. Number 2, the membership newsletter now features all the breaking news that impacts your money around the clock. It starts at the start of the day with the latest breakout coins you don't want to miss. You want to start tracking. The latest economic data comes in, immediately goes in there, and everything you need to know about stocks, bonds, the financial markets, your money, and your stimulus. It's updated throughout the day for the same original price it's ever been. It's easier, it's faster, it's updated routinely throughout the day, and has so much more information than ever before. No one delivers any breadth of financial news coverage for you like this for the original price of that membership newsletter. Become a member right today. And with that, let's continue to Stimulus Check E. So we've done A, B, and C from the President of the United States. Now let's do Stimulus Checks E through K. And this is where it gets really exciting. On Friday night, the President of the United States, via the Department of Treasury, expanded Stimulus Check E's eligibility. And you knew this because you're a member, and you saw it in the membership newsletter, and you got the alert from me to you as a member. Now more people can get Stimulus Check E for more money than ever before. It's absolutely incredible. It's Stimulus Check E, and that new Stimulus Check money was immediately delivered as a breaking news report on a Friday night, and I didn't miss it, and nor did you, because you're a proud member of this Purple Power community. Let's continue the other stimulus checks after E, and these are, again, the wonderful stimulus checks from the Congress. Remember, A and B and C from President of the United States, and E through K are from Congress. These are all stimulus checks for you, SSI, SSDI, SSA, veterans, and low income. F is a $4,000 stimulus check. Love it. Then G, a beautiful 30% off. H, a $2,000 stimulus check. Wow. Love it. Stimulus check I, $8,000. J, $8,000 stimulus check. And K, a $14,000 stimulus check. So there you go. A, B, and C from Joe Biden. E through K from Congress. And E expanded by the Biden administration on Friday. And now we're going to go to the other stimulus checks. Again, all for you. L to Q. L is $100,000 on average of loan industry money. M is a $4,000 stimulus check. N, wow, we love stimulus check N, don't we? It's a brand new computer, brand new laptop, free internet. Why would you not love stimulus N? There's so much great stimulus in this channel, and this is one of the most popular of them. Stimulus check O, 0 down payment, 0 closing costs, and brand new mortgage. Stimulus check P, 3% refi, and Q is an $8,000 stimulus check. So there are your stimulus checks for 2023, A to Q, A through C from Joe Biden, E through K from Congress, and L to Q that I found thereafter. These are all for you, Americans in U.S. states and U.S. territories. SSI, stimulus checks, SSDI, SSA, veterans, low income, anyone who made less than $75,000 across the board, huge. And where are they? All in that incredible membership newsletter. Now, we're not done with stimulus checks, because in addition to these checks, A to Q, I have some other stimulus checks there for some other people. And these are, first, the unemployment stimulus. If you're fired as a W-2 employee anytime recently, get your unemployment stimulus right today. How do you do it? Step 1, file the claim with your Department of Unemployment. If you're a fired W-2 employee and you remain unemployed, file the claim. Step 1, were you fired a W-2 employee? Yes. What date were you fired? Put it in. Willing to work? Yes. Able to work? Done. Claim is approved. Step 2, are you unemployed a particular week since being fired as a W-2 employee? Yes, you are. Well, then put that in. And every week you do that until you're caught up and until you're employed. And this is upwards of tens of thousands of dollars for you. It's unemployment stimulus, and it's so important to do. And you can go back and do it if you missed it at any time. It's still live across the board. The next type of stimulus is children's stimulus. If you had a child that had to stay home from the schools during COVID, And normally the school would provide the meal for the child free or discounted, but you as a parent had to pay for the meal yourself. Well, you're getting PEBT checks in the mail. Those PEBT checks are coming out across the board. They're absolutely wonderful. And those are in addition to the stimulus checks already featured in this broadcast. Finally, Stimulus Check R. That's the Employee Tax Retention Credit. It's in the membership newsletter at Stimulus Check R. And yes, it's $500,000 of stimulus. It's based upon the following calculation. If you had an employee when the pandemic hit in 2019, kept them on staff in 2020, and then kept them on staff for at least one quarter of 2021, you're getting, listen carefully, $26,000 per employee for that Stimulus Check R. If there was just 20 employees, you're getting $500,000 of stimulus. Told you, this is advanced stimulus. This is big money. It's all for 2023. It's all law, and it's really quite exciting. Become a member. Go around this video, join this channel, become a member, and start getting all these huge sums of 2023 stimulus checks law. Stimulus checks for you SSI, stimulus checks for you SSDI, stimulus checks for you SSA, veterans, low income. Step one, go into this video, subscribe. Subscribe to LALATE 1, LALATE 2, and LALATE 3. Join one of those channels at least, and then go into that membership newsletter. Go down and start applying for all those incredible stimulus checks. The longest paying of the stimulus checks is Stimulus Check B because it pays 18 months of many checks per month. The most exciting of the stimulus checks is N because it has a brand new computer, tablet, and a laptop. We have stimulus checks for home repairs and computers and cars and free internet and all this incredible deliciousness. The largest stimulus check, of course, is R with that $500,000. Lots of great stimulus. It's always changing, and you're not missing it across the board. Finally, that membership newsletter. It got really exciting in just a very quick, short period of time, just a few days from now, just the last few days. The membership newsletter is now updated 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. First, when a breaking stimulus is announced, as it was on Friday night, last Friday night, after the close of the markets, it immediately went in there, and I sent an alert to you as a member. You can't miss it, because these things are not around forever. Number two, when there's something happen that impacts your money, it immediately goes in there. And that's how the day always starts. When we wake up in the morning, we're trying to figure out where can we get 15% return on our investment in this one day. And immediately I put into there the coins for you to track and stalk. And these went in there this morning. And 2 of them have stars next to them. Why do they have stars next to them? Because they were featured over the weekend and they had 15% returns those days as well. So another day they're up 15%. You don't want to miss these opportunities to make money because this economy is on fire. Also, the membership newsletter now features details like this. When a corporate earning comes on in, you're not going to miss it. And when the U.S. economy is rebounding, you're not going to miss it as well. Analysis, resistance levels, and more. Let's make it very clear. This economy is not the economy it was 2 weeks ago. Recession? Not really. Not really. Bear market? Oh no. Bull market, straight up. Crypto winter? No. Put your shorts on and tank top. It's crypto spring. Everything is going straight up. And you don't want to be on the wrong side of the equation. You want to make big money. And that's why the numbers are through the roof. I want to personally thank you for this last weekend. 3 channels, 3 live shows, and they all broke all our record numbers. Let's recap. LALATE was the original channel that launched it all, and you may be watching that right now. It has a brand new live show every night at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, LALATE Live. And then the programming continues all throughout the day. Starts in the morning with Mornings LA, goes to home at 11 a.m., afternoons at 1, 2, and 3, and then our evening show, the brand new evening show at about 5:30, and continues throughout the night. But on Channel 1, LALATE Live is a brand new show every night at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Thank you for making that show last night. It was the most watched live show ever on this channel. Wow. Now, an hour earlier, for my crypto Wall Street investors, is Crypto Wall Street Live. It airs on Channel 3, and it starts every night an hour earlier at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And it goes over the latest details on the coins, giving you a big 15% return on the day. Yeah, we're here to make money every single day on LA. It's on channel, I almost butchered it. It's on channel 3 every day at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, Crypto Wall Street Live. And then the night continues with the new live show on channel 2, Stimulus Live. Follows at 6 o'clock. So it's 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock Crypto Wall Street Live. The big show LA Live at 5 o'clock. And 6 o'clock is Stimulus Live. And I got to tell you, all those 3 shows last night delivered their biggest numbers ever in the history of this broadcasting family. Thank you for growing your attention, growing your focus, growing your knowledge, and also improving yourself so dramatically in such a short period of time. You don't want to miss this economy because people are making big money this year, and we're along for the run. In the big second half, we're going to look at those big runs and look at those stars. What do those stars mean? Those stars mean those coins were up 16% plus yesterday, and they're up again 16% today. Yeah, we know how to do this. We're going to have a lot of fun in the big second half. We'll be looking at the latest details of those markets, plus what was going on, what happened this week, and what's going on in this new week. Plus, look at this graphic. This one's an important one. The Golden Cross has been passed. What is that? This is critical. I'll give you a teaser. It basically means this economy is going to have a great 2023. The whole year is going to be straight up, and you're going to have big opportunities to make big money on this channel. It's getting very, very, very exciting. I'm so excited you're here. And the big second half is Crypto Wall Street Live. I'll be back with you in 60 seconds. All this and more as a big show and a big broadcast for tonight's evening continues from the shores of Santa Monica, California. We're back in 60 seconds as Crypto Wall Street Live heats up tonight's evening's broadcast from the shores of Santa Monica, California. If you want money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now, then reach out to the community page. The volunteers can help you find that money for rent and utilities. That's at news.la.com/community. The community page features a series of volunteers who are viewers like you. They can help you find rent, utilities, SNAP, food benefits, mortgage assistance, and help you with eviction moratorium questions as well. Their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram individuals reach out to them and indicate the city and state you're from, and they'll get back to you shortly. That's a community page. Volunteers working for you, viewers helping one another. Stay with LA for more. Join LALATE Daily for the excitement of the new LALATE Live Daily. The excitement starts on mornings LALATE at 9 a.m. Home LALATE returns at 11 a.m. daily. And then afternoons LALATE at 1 p.m. Join us daily as the excitement continues live from Santa Monica on LALATE.